be done in days, weeks, months, years. It's strictly a formula. So we're just going to use years for this example just to make it easy. So do you know 2 people within a month that can answer yes to these 3 questions? Well, I'm sure that you can. Well, if you can, here we go. It's going to look like this. We're not going to go into all the details. For those that want the details, if this makes sense to you, we have everything. We have all the answers and we have everything that you need. So this is what's called a binary, unilevel, hybrid. There's 8 different ways to get paid. We're only going to refer to just one just for the simplicity of it. And then after that, we'll show you everything else that you need to know. Okay, so when you get involved, you've now started your home-based business. You've put your money in. You've got some products there. And you said yes to the 3 questions. And so you brought in your 2 people. One on the right, one on the left. That's the binary aspect. We only build 2 legs, which is really cool. We only have a right side and a left side. I love it. Okay, and so you come in there and they've done the same thing as you. They got their business started and then they maintain their monthly commitment. So after you've started the next month, that comes in and they're done in points. So about 80 points is what we're talking about. 80 points is about that 120 that we talked about, that monthly income or that monthly expense. We're going to refer to it as points. Points are a lot simpler to talk about. Okay, so now we brought in our 2, one on the right, one on the left. Congratulations. Now let's go to month 2. How many people do you think you need to bring in? Well, in this formula, some people say, well, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 0. You've already done what you said. You said, I know 2 people that that can answer those 3 questions. And if you do that, congratulations. All you have to do is maintain your own products. 80 points or $120. So now what happens in month 2? Those 2 people said, hey, wait a minute, I want to do the same thing. So they get in there. So 2 people get 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Remember the penny? Okay, let's just going to speak through this. So 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 32, 64, 128. And of course in month 8, 256 people, 512. All you got to do is remember the penny doubling. And after 1 year, a year from today that you're watching this and you say, I'm ready to do something different in my life, that's 4,096 people that will come in that month. But if we add all 12 months up, that gives us over 8,000 people. So I'm just going to use 8,000 as a thing. And let's assume that nobody else does anything after that. You got in, everyone's doing it, and they're all maintaining this product because it's life-changing. These products are life-changing. And so all of a sudden, you've just got people doing it. Nothing grows after that. Let's just assume that. Well, you have 8,000 people on your team. Each person has 80 points because they're maintaining their monthly commitment to themselves. And that gives you 640,000 points per month. But we get paid every week. So when we break that down, it's about 160,000 points a week. Now, we have a binary. We talked about a right and a left. So we have the right side, left side, and that's 80,000 and 80,000. So 80,000, 80,000 points, and that happens each month. Now, here's what's kind of cool. I never understood this stuff until they start teaching me, and I love that. Well, how do we get paid? You know, we're talking about points and this and that. How do I get paid? Well, remember the 80,000 on each side? Well, the computer looks through there and it looks for the first 240 points on one side and then 480 points on the other side. And once the computer finds it, it cycles and gives you $28. And then after that, then every few minutes it's cycling and it looks for the next 240, 480 cycle, $28, 240, 40. And you can, the most that this company lets you cycle each week is 1,000. So you can do it, and we've got plenty of people that are doing 1,000 cycles a week, which is kind of cool. But you get $28. In this formula, that then kind of gives you an idea with the number that we got. That gives us 160 cycles per week. Now we get $28 for each cycle. So that basically, in one of the ways that we get paid, which we call team commissions, that's $4,648 a week. Now, if it didn't get any bigger than that, and everyone just is taking their own products, that's 52 weeks. That gives you about $241,000 a year. That's not bad. That's not even counting all those other bonuses and trips. I mean, the other 7 ways to get paid and 7 ways, we've only talked about 1, and that's not too bad. But you're saying, well, you know, that's in a perfect world. But we don't live in a perfect world. You might be able to get 2, 2 might get 1, 1 might get none, 1 might get 3, 1 get 10. I got a guy that did 100 people. You know, I did around 50. It's really neat how this works. It's very simple. But let's say that you weren't even close. And let's assume that we fell short by 90%. We're not even close. Would 10% of $241,000 still be worth your time and effort? Well, that's still $24,000 a year. Could you use an extra $2,000 a month in your business? Heck, we could even cut it in half. We weren't even close. Would an extra $1,000 a month make a difference in your budget right now?